Hi, and welcome to Stamp with Ginny. Today I'm going to share with you this cute little card that I created with my Stampin Blends and the Musical Jamboree Stamp set. This stamp set is one of the fun little stamp sets that has been introduced in our new 2024 annual catalog. So let me set this aside and I'll show you how I got started. Okay, I'm going to start with the stamping for this, and I'm going to pick up my little otter here, ink him up in the tuxedo and stamp him, and then I'm going to bring in my sentiment here and stamp it on this strip of basic white. There we go. I'm ready to color my little otter and get ready to die cut him. So I'm going to bring in my crumb cake here, and I'm going to use my bullet tip to do the areas that would be shadowed on him in the crumb cake. Following that outline and below his arm here. I'm just pretty much doing simple coloring for the most part. And of course, if you have your color lifter, you can push that color back into the space if you go out of the line. A color lifter is a wonderful thing to have on hand. And then I'm going to bring in the light, and I'm going to color the rest of him. Once I have my otter done, I'm going to bring in my pecan pie, my light and dark, and I am going to add some dark here below his chin and on the base, on the head of the violin, and here along the edge, and then I'm going to bring in the light and do the rest of the violin. There we go, quick and easy, and I'm ready to cut this out with my die and assemble. Okay, I've got my little river otter cut out. I've done a coordinating circle, and I've got my card front here, and I'm ready to start assembling. So I am going to fold this on the score line and adhere down my pecan pie panel. And then I'm going to bring in my designer series paper, and I'm going to line these up in a row here, just spacing them like I think they would be. I am going to add this center one here so that it's nice and centered, and then I'm going to do the right and left side. Once I have that in place, I'm ready to add my circle to the center of my card front. And then I'm going to bring in this strip of pecan pie in my paper snap, and I'm simply going to cut it at an angle and lay this down where I would like it on my card front, about like so. The excess isn't going to hurt anything because it will be underneath the focal point. Next, I'm going to flip over my focal point and add some dimensionals. I've removed the backings, and I'm going to place this right in the center of my circle, like so. And then I'm going to bring in my basic white piece of cardstock here, and I'm going to cut that same angle on the end. I'm going to line it up so that I can tell where I want to snip. And I'm going to snip it right here to the left of the sentiment, like so. I'm going to see if it's where I want it to be, and I'm happy with that. So I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to add a dimensional to the cut end and a little bit of adhesive to the other end because I want to adhere both. The same layer here, height as the main image. And there we go. I've got that assembled, and I'm ready to add a little shimmer. So for a little bit of shimmer and shine, I'm going to bring in my Tinsel Gem 3-pack. It's got the Misty Moonlight here in it, and I'm simply going to pick up a few of the little gems here to add some sparkle to the project. I'm going to place one here by the sentiment, and then let's see, I'm going to add another one right here by his tail. So that's it, quick and simple, and you've got this adorable little river otter ready to send to somebody special. And of course, if you'd like any of these products, feel free to stop by my online store. You can get there from my blog, Stamp with Jini. Thanks for joining me.